This hour is hereby open.
Madam Speaker, I move that we recognize the Honorable Rodel Batocave of Party List Ako Bicol, who wishes to avail of the privilege hour.
Representative Rodel Batocabe, Party List Ako Bicol, is recognized.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Good afternoon, dear colleagues. I rise on the matter of personal and collective privilege. One of the truisms in life of public servants is dealing with the difficult challenges in their personal lives while performing their official duties. Our public school teachers experience the same dilemma as they deal with their woes and problems while simultaneously ensuring that their students obtain the needed skills and knowledge to be successful in life. This is the reason why Republic Act 4670, or the Magna Carta for Public School Teachers, was enacted to protect the rights and privilege of our public school teachers. Section 21 of that legislation seeks to protect our public school teachers' salaries by prohibiting deductions in the monthly pay slips of our teachers unless authorized by law to ensure that our teachers enjoy their hard-earned money. Unfortunately, Madam Speaker, at present, our public school teachers are continually being enticed, seduced by a plethora of credit and lending institutions. Private lending entities seeking accreditation from the Department of Education to participate in the salary deduction scheme implemented by the department are mandated by law to initially provide proof that there is a specific authority of law authorizing the enforcement of such deduction. However, as time and many administrations go by, private interest to generate more profit and less of providing service grew and perturbed the mutual trust and confidence between lenders and public school teachers. Inconsistent and sometimes conflicting policies have allowed big commercial and universal banks hiding in the corporate veil of rural and thrift banks to capitalize on the financial plight of our teachers. During the previous administration, DepEd released Memorandum Number 228 Series of 2011, dated October 14, 2011, which allowed and further expanded the entry of private lending institutions other than the duly recognized institution enforced through Section 21 of the Magna Carta. This leads to the accreditation of a total of 214 private lending institutions. This was made possible through policy loopholes that allowed even commercial banks to enter through their conduit, thrift and rural banks. This resulted, Madam Speaker, to the low actual net take-home pay and long queues of undeducted obligations in the payslip of teachers. Today, Madam Speaker and esteemed colleagues, 7 out of the 20 largest commercial and universal banks of the country are already participating in the salary deduction scheme of DepEd through their subsidiaries, to name a few: BDO, Union Bank, East West, China Bank, UCPB, and RCBC. The presence of these big banks provide a limitless source of credit that they offer to the teachers through their respective rural banks, leading to their susceptibility to overborrow. With their low interest rates and quick loan approvals, our teachers are enticed to participate in such schemes until the unjustifiable penalty fees and service charges come to hunt them down. DepEd officials and personnel, especially those in the fiscally autonomous secondary schools who are supposed to defend our teachers' rights, contribute further in the commercialization of our teachers' plight by abusing their authority and acting as collecting agent of these private banks and are compensated either in cash or leisure accommodation. This is the reason why it is no longer surprising that the growing debt of public school teachers reached exponential levels, amounting to 300 billion pesos as reported by the Department of Education. Our gathered data provides that out of the reported 300 billion teachers' loans, as cited by the department, 177 billion are loans owed to private lending institutions, of which 112.226 billion are loans granted to entities owned and controlled by universal banks through their rural or trip bank subsidiaries. For example, the City Savings Bank of Union Bank, with 471,555 loans granted,